Hello, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful, what are we on now? Wednesday? Wednesday. It's Wednesday already. So thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I have a whole bucket full of eggs today. I guess I forgot to get the eggs yesterday, so I have quite the egg basket today. I ended up with 11 eggs today. Thank you for following me. You've got Mary Burke Live. If you don't follow me, you should. Right, Jamal? You should. Right, Paul? Thanks for joining in. Make sure that you, hi, Chu. Thanks for joining in. You can always let me know where you're from. I'm here on the farm. Another exciting day, getting to play with Pearl, the new goat. Like I said, tons of eggs from my chickens. Today I worked up I put it off long enough. Thank you, Brewer and Craig, for my roses. I do appreciate that. But I put off working at the shed long enough. So you will see this is what I wore all day today, whether I went to the store, whether I was working up in the shed or right here live with you. It was a hot one out there today, so I did. Hi Randall, thanks for joining in, and Dennis and Raphael. Let's see, we have Bill. Thank you so much for joining in. Roger, thank you for joining in, and I'm happy to hear that you love my show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi there, Samuel from Alabama. I am also in Alabama. I am south of Montgomery in Alabama. Hi, Rodney. How many eggs a day? I get about 5 eggs a day, depending. That's the average. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5. I have 6 hens that are of laying age. That doesn't mean that every day. It's about every day and a quarter for them to lay eggs. So there may be a day in there that I only get 3. There might be a day that I get 5 and maybe 4. So, but that's about the way that it works out. You're in Austin, Texas, Texan. All right, thank you so much for joining in. Stephen asked if I'm married. I am married. Hi, Simon from Austria. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Adrian. Wink, wink. Adrian asked me to say hello and to give him a wink. So thank you so much for being here. Lots of stuff today. Today I was working, like I said, I was working up in the cabin today, and I was working on the windowsills on all of the windows, and on the 3 windows. I have 3 windows up in the shed. So each of the windows, 2 are 2 by 3s, and 1 is a 3 by 2. So I was working on the casings for each one of those using cedar wood. So normally I polyurethane them, then cut them to length, and then do the whole thing. Today I did it the opposite way. I cut them all, install them all, and then I will go back and polyurethane them. So but let's see, we have Basque Country. All right, welcome from Basque Country. Thank you for being here. Hi, hi Kenny. Thanks for joining in. Let's see, howdy from Ohio, Stephen says. Thank you. California is in the house. Thank you for being here. Today, I am cooking Polynesian. I don't have to do any of the sauces because it's already pre-marinated. So that one's easy. And hopefully won't be as messy as last night. I made a mess last night. So Polynesian pork chops, but they are pork loin. So they will be, see, so here they are. 2 pork loins, like so. And they are already marinated in this Polynesian sauce. And this Polynesian sauce came from Omaha Steaks. So right here. It comes in a box. There's 4 in a box. So if I were to rip this, peel this tape back, well, Guess I'll cut it with my knife because this one is still sealed. There we go. Cut that across there like that. And then pop that open, pop, pop, and you'll see they're frozen right there, like that. These are from Omaha Steaks, and they are yummy. I've had them before, and it's, like I said, it's $4 to a box, and it's a Polynesian seasoned pork loin chops. Pork loin chops, okay? So that's that. I also will be doing real simple tonight. It's gonna be real simple. I will be doing some Uncle Ben's, or Ben's Original, not Uncle Ben's, Ben's Original basmati rice. So that will be there as well. And then for my vegetable, I will also do a salad, and I will toss a salad, and I will also do some Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are going to take the longest, so let me get that going. I swear I just had the Brussels sprouts. What did I do with them? Where did the Brussels sprouts go? Oh, I didn't put them where they were supposed to go. All right, so then I got these from the store. My HelloFresh hasn't arrived, so I am making it up as I go along today. If you've been with me for the last week while I've been doing this, I have been making sure that that I've used my HelloFresh meals. So this one, we're just gonna grip it and rip it. I'm not gonna microwave them. However, I am going to trim them. So I'm also going to need a big bag. So I'll get a big bag like this, like so. The other way I could do it is I could drizzle some oil in here. I could either put oil in a bag with my spices in it and then shake them, or I could put oil in here and toss them. So I'm gonna go with in the bag. That's gonna work easier for me. I'm gonna move my trivets out of the way, clean my space, and clean my space right here, like so. There we go. And I'm gonna move the eggs out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Grab hold of a cutting board, like so. Wash my hands. Very important to wash your hands before you get started. I'm going to leave the water running. Well, no, I won't leave the water running, but I will. I'm going to dump all of these out and just run them through the water. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And then I will pat these dry. So when I put them out here, I will kind of try and pat them dry as I go. Ah, I might lose one. Did I lose it? There it goes. Oopsie, I lost one. That's okay. I can rinse it. 3-second rule. Rinse it real quick. There we go, like that. All right. Thanks so much for being here. You've got Mary Burke Live. This is the account that you need to make sure that you hit follow, like, subscribe, join, all of the above. So I am just gonna pull these off like so. Maybe. They keep rolling. Rolling. New chuck wagons rolling. Rawhide. Does anybody remember that song? Or am I totally dating myself? All right. Thanks so much. Oh, you know what? I could actually put my oil back in there and just shake it up too. That's what I might do. Okay. So here, now that I've got that, need a knife. Well, no, I might put my ends in there. So, all right. So we're just going to trim them. So you're going to cut off the stem and then cut them in half long ways, like so. And remove any loose pieces. Loose pieces will come off with it. And I I guess I'll put them in a Ziploc bag so I can shake those up when we're done. So, everybody have a good Wednesday. Tell me, did you have a good Wednesday? Yes, Brussels sprouts. My watermelons are growing. I have big watermelons growing in the garden. I probably have four big ones right now. And when I say big, they're probably yay big. So, yay big. My corn is coming in. So the corn, I have 2 rows of corn. It'll probably be another week or so before I can harvest the corn. And my second row of corn, my first row of corn is about 2 weeks ahead of the second row of corn. And the second row of corn just got the silks. So they just got the top one to let me know that the silks are going to start on the actual ears of corn. So thank you for being here. I am now chopping up my Brussels sprouts that I am going to roast. And that reminds me, since I am roasting them, on the top rack, they're going to roast on the top rack. I need to bake, roast actually. Do I have, I could roast 425 and start that. So that we're gonna get that preheated for roasting. It's gonna take them about 20 minutes once I get them on the baking sheet. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for following me too. I'm getting lots of new followers, so please make sure you hit that follow button, because once you hit follow, then you can check out my bio and see all the different social media platforms that I am on. So follow, subscribe, join, share, all of the above. That's it. I stay positive regardless. It is a beautiful sunny day out there today. It was nice and warm. I worked up in the cabin today. I got a lot accomplished with the cabin. I got 3 windows cased out, so that's all fantastic. I'm waiting for, so I purchased a glass shower enclosure that was frameless. And the main thing that they said on that frameless shower was to make sure that your walls were plumb. Well, I thought they were plumb, but when it came right down to it, they were not 100% plumb. A little bit off. Not bad, but just not plumb enough for me to be able to put my shower, the shower glass in without a frame. So I purchased a frame and I'm waiting for it. It's been shipped to me, so I don't know how long that's gonna take. So we shall see, right? See how it goes. So I think it'll be here by Saturday. If so, I'd love to have my shower installed before the weekend or for this weekend. I'm okay with that. So, thank you for being here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for liking my cabinets. The cabinets are from Lowe's. They are a Diamond Now product from Lowe's, and the one that I got them in, I believe, is the hickory. It's a hickory. And I went with a cabin look for that, or I went for a rustic look here in the bunkhouse, as well as in the cabin. So in the cabin, I got the same cabinets for there. And different in the bathroom, I got a different, I did a blue cabin sink in the bathroom in the cabin. So, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. You can let me know how your Wednesday went. If you did anything fun and exciting, thank you for joining. Thank you for following. I do appreciate that. Seb is from Peru. You can let me know where you're from and let me know how it is going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you being here and following me on my day-to-day. The baby is hopping around. Baby goat Pearl. Pearl is the name that I have chosen for baby goat. Baby goat Pearl is hippity hopping all around. She is so much fun. She jumps all about. She hasn't quite figured out, I mean, she's getting so much better at figuring out her feet, but she's still learning her feet. And but she was trying to jump onto a stump today, which was very cute. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put all that back in there. I should bring this out to Papa Pig. Papa Pig would probably love all of this. So, there we go. I bet you Papa Pig would love that. So I can put that in here. This is gonna, whoops, except for the parts that flew out. This is the parts that's gonna, yeah, that didn't work the way I thought it was going to. Oh well. I was gonna stuff it back in the bag. There we go, like that. And clean up my mess as I go, so I don't have as much mess. Now I'm going to put a drizzle of now I could also, maybe what I'll do is I'll cut up a little shallot and put it in there too, and a little bit of, hello Stella, how are you? Would you like to come say hello? Come here. And for those of you that have been following me, you know that this is Stella. She is my 8-pound, yes, 8-pound rat, terrier, and Chihuahua mix. And she is the life of the farm. She does so much good stuff. She herds the animals where they need to be herded. She plays with the other rescue dogs. She is a rescue herself. So yes, Stella is a rescue, as well as Willow and Big Boy. Big Boy is a guard dog out front, and he will eat you. So he will eat the other dogs. He will eat chickens. He'll eat rabbits. So he is our greeter out front. So when you pull up to the gate, oh, that's not a good one. I thought that might be the case. Okay, I have more shallots. So here we go. I was thinking that was the end of that bag, so I do have a new. So I buy shallots similar to it's an onion, but it has a more garlicky taste than just a regular onion. So to me, it is garlic and onion all in one. So I'm going to get rid of that and half that, like so. Peel off the outer layer and the skin. There's a membrane on that. And for that amount, I probably need 2. So I'm gonna quarter it, like so, and so, and peel that all back. See, there's a little skin that's in there too, so you don't want the skin. And then I'm gonna quarter that, and then we're just gonna chop that up. And I do a rough chop. I'm not doing a fine chop on that. And I don't use, my nails get in the way, so apologies to those that like to. The shallot is small too, so I don't, it's not as easy for me to dig in, and you know, if I start there, that's fine, and use my knuckles as a guide. But once I get down to the fine parts, I know I'm supposed to throw them away, but that's sometimes the best part. Why would you throw that away? All right, so no tears. That's the other thing with the shallot. There's no tears. It's a sweet, oniony flavor. Okay, so I am also going to put that. Chop, 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 chop. Chippity chop, 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 chop. Okay, like that. And And then I'm also going to put this in here, like so. And then I will put a little jalapeno in there too. Thank you so much for joining me today. And you've got Mary Burke Live. Hoping that you are enjoying your Wednesday. So did you tell me all where you were from? Where are you from? Come on, let me know. I love that you're here too, Richard. Kentucky, I have Kentucky in the house. Ed from Kentucky. Thank you for joining in. And what else do we have? Orlando, Florida, Joseph. Thank you. California's in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I'm no good with flags, so if you put up with the flag of the country that you're from, that's not gonna help me. Okay, so here, this is jalapeno. This jalapeno is from my own garden, and I'm gonna leave these slices a little bit bigger. Give it a little bit more flavor in there, like so. Excellent. That is also going to go in here, like so. Excellent. Ta-da! So we're done with that. I am now gonna grab my oil. So where's everybody from? Do I have all the, where you're from? Slovakia is in the house. Thank you for being here. Greg is in the house. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you for joining in. Let's see, we have Israel. Ukraine is in the house. Slovakia is in the house. So this is just going to be a quick pour in here, like so. And then I have some pepper. This is a pepper mill. Put the pepper in inside here, like so. All right. And it was hot as Hades here today. So this is what I wore all day today. Oh, dun 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 dun. So I also have garlic that's going in there. And I have red pepper flakes that are going in there. So all of the above. So that's what I'm seasoning with. Shake it and in there. I breathe that in. So don't be surprised if I start coughing. Okay. So now that I put that all together, I am going to shake it all about. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it. Get it all coated. And just in time, because now the oven is ready. So just to be on the safe side, so it doesn't burn on there, I will take a little drizzle of oil, like so, and wipe it in, like that. There you go, something like that. Put it on top. Then, what am I cooking tonight? Tonight is Brussels sprouts. I've got Brussels sprouts right here. So these are gonna go in for 15 to 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in for 10 minutes and I'll flip them, okay? So 10 minutes, and the oven is now ready. It's gonna go on the top rack up there. So we're gonna go 10 minutes, timer for 10 minutes, like that. Excellent. So now, after that, we've got, so now I've got my rice and I've got my pork chop. So my pork chops are only gonna take 4 minutes per side. So I'm not ready for this yet. So let's make our salad, shall we? All right. So now I'm gonna need a big bowl because I like my salad. All right. And sadly, my lettuce is done in the garden. So I would have to go and plant more lettuce if I want to get a second harvest of lettuce. So I am out of, yes, love from the desert for salads. You love salads? Fantastic. Yes, lettuce. I was growing a buttercrunch lettuce as well as red romaine lettuce, and both of those have gone past now. I've harvested it all, ate it all, it's all done. So now I need to go get more. So, for those of you that don't like what you see, please scroll on by. I'm not going to waste my time on you. Hope you have a great day and a great life. So, yes, I put oil in the bag. So Kaiser asked if I put oil in the bag. I put a drizzle of olive oil in the bag, as well as some garlic, and some pepper, and some red pepper flakes. But the garlic is from Tastefully Simple. I use this every day. It's in everything pretty much that I eat. So there's that. All right. So I did go buy lettuce today. It's the first time. I think it's the first time in a month that I've actually gone to go buy lettuce, because every night I was able to go harvest my own lettuce and have it in the salad. So that's saying something. Well worth it. All right. So for my salad, I have some celery because I don't grow my own celery. I have radishes because I don't grow my own radishes yet. I did get seeds, but I haven't planted them yet. Haven't gotten there yet. I have some butterhead that I was able to get. So I do have some red romaine left. So I will supplement with my red romaine as long as it looks good still. If it doesn't look good, I'm not going to use it. I have green beans that I'm also going to add, and I purchased a tomato because I harvested all the tomatoes. If you watched last night's live, then you know that I had a dozen of the cherry tomatoes, and I put those in my sauce, and it was so good, so fresh, and those cherry tomatoes just popped in your mouth. It was delicious. All right, so, and yeah, that's no, and that's no. Okay, so, okay, and then I have some carrot sticks. And I am growing carrots, but I don't know that I really have the soil for carrots. So we'll see if they actually form at all. I'm not really sure about that. So, chicken or tuna? Well, I am going to be pan frying pork chops. So those, I'm going to put those back in the fridge to make sure that they stay cold until such time as we are ready for that. All right, I did not pick a cucumber for tonight. I should have gone out and picked a cucumber. So I am going to just break off some of these. Probably the outside ones I will break off anyways. Let's see how good those are. They're all right. They're good. They're good. So I just take it from the outside and peel them off. I'm not going to use the whole head. And then I'm going to dip in. This romaine is from my own. So this is romaine that is from my own garden. There we go. All right. So stuff like that. I can break off a couple of leaves, but these were going to be all done. So I made sure to harvest them and put them in the fridge. And now I'm just going to put a few of these in here, like so, like that, and like that, and like that. That's not a good leaf. That one's a good one. All right, take the good ones, get rid of the bad ones. And an itty bitty one. We're gonna use the, Stella, we're gonna use the itty bitty one too. There you go. All right, so that's the basis for my salad here. I'm gonna go wash that and be right back. Let's run it under some water. All right. And then I have to dry that lettuce. I know there's a salad spinner, but I don't have one of those, so. Gonna let it be drippy drippy. Have all that water drip out of it, like so. There we go, there. All right, and then I'm gonna dry it right here. Just pat it dry, let it dry for a second. Put this back in the refrigerator. And that's good, that's good, that's good, all that's good. All right, so. Alrighty, so there we go there we go there. And put all the stuff back that I don't need. Put the lettuce, the romaine back. So that's good. I completely forgot that I had romaine lettuce left over. So I got a nice tomato, big tomato from the store. Now these are from my garden as well. These are green beans, string beans. So here, same thing. I'm just gonna rinse them off. These are already rinsed. These are already rinsed. These have already been cut and whatever, so they're already rinsed. But I will rinse those again, like so. One, two. We'll do a third one. Alrighty. Like that. That is good. I still have a few green beans left over. Enough for one side, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll add those in too. All right. Excellent. Now here, I am just gonna rip up my salad. That's it. That's all there is to it. Rip it up. So I don't like to leave them in large, big clumps. I like to just, I'm not gonna chop it. I'm just gonna grip it and rip it. If I see any parts I don't like, I'll take them out. All right. So thank you for joining me. You have Mary Burke live here in the bunkhouse at the farm in Alabama, where I am currently working on a salad. There we go, like that. And that's still a big leaf, so we're gonna cut that down to bite size. All right, that's all good. So just get in there, grip it, rip it, chop it up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I have to open this one. There's a cord that you pull at the top. I never get these ones right. Does anybody ever get these? Can you ever pull the tops off? My hands are wet. So, when in doubt, it is perforated at the top. You would never know it. Oh, it's perforated at the top. So, I appreciate you all being here. I do. I do. And thank you for following me. If you don't follow me, you should. You should hit follow, like, subscribe, join, all of the above. And I'm not going to leave them as sticks. I will cut them down, more bite size, easier to have in the salad, like so. Excellent. Easy peasy. Easy peasy tonight. Okay. And a carrot for me too. Ooh, or two. All right. Next I will put a couple of oh, that's 10 minutes. Okay. Take these out and get them ready. And let's take a look at how those Brussels sprouts are doing. So let me bring that over and show you how it's going. It's not really ended. We're gonna keep on keeping on. My mitts. Need the mitts. Excellent. There we go. All right. So as you can see, here are the Brussels sprouts, but it's time to turn them. So I am going to take my tongs and turn them over. Not an exact science, you're just flipping them. There we go. All right. Just like so. And they're still pretty well coated. So that's good. Good news there. They're still well coated. All right. Although my onions, and like I knew, my onions and my jalapeno are going to get a little bit more toasty. Yes, there we go. Keep flipping. All right. And they're getting there. Getting there. And they're not quite tender crisp yet. I can still feel a little firmness to them. It is only about halfway done with that. Okay, so there we go with that. Twisting and turning, flipping them all over, making sure they're evenly cooked, like so, and so. Oh, so flip, flip. So Mavis and her baby are doing fantastic. Mavis and her baby are fantastic. Mavis, we decided on the name Pearl for so it'll be Mavis and Pearl. The Mavis is the mama goat and Pearl is the baby goat. So this is gonna go back in for another 10 minutes. Timer, 10 minutes. So I moved it down a rack so that it won't burn. So it was up on a top rack, now it's gonna go to the middle rack. So, all right, and then from there, I need a big pan and a drizzle of oil. Okay, for here, I am going to, see the ends, I can just snap the ends. They are very crisp, and then cut them in half. They will just break. And they are so yummy. These also came direct from my garden. So it is farm to table here with a lot of things. The eggs too. I get about a dozen eggs every 2 to 3 days. So it's, I have a lot of eggs, so I can do a lot of baking if I wanted, right? Oh, I tried those apple tartlets. For those of you that watched last night's, the apple tartlets from Omaha Steaks was fantastic. It was such a yummy little treat. It had the puff pastry around the outside, and then the inside was a little apple tart. And then I used the Breyers ice cream, just the single little cup, the little serving, put that on top. And then I had some whipped cream, so I put some whipped cream on top of that too. I went crazy last night, and I'm probably gonna go crazy again tonight. It was so good. I will probably have another one tonight. So thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Burke Live here in the bunkhouse, where I am snapping the ends off of some green beans that I was able to harvest right from my garden. And so I am just gonna hand toss. I will flip it up and toss it, but all the heavy stuff goes right to the bottom. So like that. And the last thing next to last thing. See, now I'll save that, and that can be a whole side. I will save all those green beans. I don't need all of those green beans in my salad. Just a taste. All right. That's a rather big one. I might just give that one to have a pile going that I'm going to take out to Papa Pig. Papa Pig loves celery. So, there we go. And I'm just going to chop these up. And I've already washed these green beans, but that's all right. I can save them for tomorrow night, which I will do. Like so. Just toss that on top. There we go. All right. And I'm going to put these back in the bag. So again, I harvested these over the weekend, the green beans right from my garden. So those are yummy. The red romaine is from the garden, and all sorts of yummy stuff here. Okay, this can all go back in. And it's gonna be time for me to start in on the pork chops. There we go. All right, so whether or not I put a tomato in there is to be determined. I have not decided on the fate of the tomato yet. All right, clean up, clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up. Now I thought I took it out already, but I guess I didn't. So I am going to pan fry my pork chops. Okay, so a drizzle of oil in here. We're gonna put this on medium-high heat and let that get hot. Now, once the Brussels sprouts are done, I also have to let those sit for a few minutes. So we are good with that. All right, so thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. You are on my main account. So if you have questions about where to find me on, I would suggest you hit subscribe, follow, join, and that way you can check out my bio page, check out my prior posts, and see. But you've got me here live, so you know that this is my account, right? So you know that you've got me live, you've got me chatting with you. So this is, somebody asked where I'm from. So that's a great question. I am from the Northeast originally, where I moved, transplanted to Florida some 20 years ago. So I have been in Florida for a long time. And then additionally, about 3 to 4 years ago, I purchased the farm here in Alabama. However, I didn't have the opportunity to come up here full time until about a year ago, February, I moved up here full time. So I do still have a property both in Florida and in Alabama, and that's why sometimes you'll see me, I go back and forth. Sometimes you'll see me in Florida, sometimes you'll see me here. So that's what you got. DM is from Connecticut. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking my tan, G-Light. Yes, I am outside every day for a good portion of the day. So I do have a pretty good tan. Of course, I use sunscreen. I use Sun Bum 30. So even with the 30, because I'm out there all the time, I have a lot of, I get a lot of color. So thanks for thinking I'm sensational, Lone Wolf. Yeah, there's fake Marys out there, so you have to be careful about the fake Marys. Thank you for following me, London. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining in. We have Social Raptor. Thank you for joining. So Jay is from Virginia. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Hello, Kyle. How are you today? Bonjour, Patrick. Bonjour. Or is it bon nuit? Is it nighttime? Or is it morning there? So I also have Renee Days. Thank you for joining in. Mark is just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you so much for gifting me. Let's see. All right, I gotta go over. This is definitely gonna be hot enough now. Maybe some add. Should be hot enough. Maybe not. Come on. Let's go a little bit hotter. Has it been heating up over there? Has it been heating up over there? Okay. So then this is going to cook about 4 to 5 minutes on either side to make sure that they are cooked all the way through. The baseball, thank you, Shay. Thank you for joining in, Shay. He asked me to say his name, right? Juan? Okay, excellent. Hi, Juan. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is a beautiful, hot Wednesday here. So now it's time for me to put these on. Let's see how that goes. These are Polynesian pork loin chops. There you go. There's one. You hear it sizzling. And there's two. Now my chops are on the stove. Okay. So make sure that those are doing good. Make sure they have plenty of oil in them. There we go. That is hot, hot, hot. All right. So now about 4 minutes on either side, and then I'm going to take out. I've got about a minute left on my. There's about a minute left on my. Oh boy, a minute left on the Brussels sprouts. Ooh, which reminds me, I forgot the rice. You guys didn't tell me I forgot the rice. Okay. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. Oh, I have a chicken walking across the front lawn. So this is going to go in for 90 seconds, like so. And then that's going to be super easy. I like super easy. Who doesn't like super easy, right? And that is an awfully big bowl for the amount of salad that I did. So I'm going to transport that into a smaller one. There, like so. That last one was way too big. So here we have that, and we have that. I need some more of my radishes, so you can see the radishes, like so. So the salad is going to look a little something like that. And just whether or not I add some tomato to it on the top. But I'm going to bring over those. I'm going to turn that one off. Yep, we're going to take this out. I can put this, I have a bowl that I can put this in. Hold on. Let's see what I got. What I got. I don't really have a way to put it on, so let's take it out, like so. Should have I got one. Hold on, I got one. Put it in. Okay. So now, I'm just going to attempt push this onto there. Come on, get on the plate. Cut. Brussels sprouts. So here's my roasted Brussels sprouts. They are supposed to be roasted. They are supposed to be a little bit crispy on the outside and a little al dente. So here are the Brussels sprouts. Those are all set. I will taste one right here. Oh, hot. Well, my rice exploded. That's always fun. This I'm going to put in another bowl. Hold on, be right there. Don't go anywhere. All right. So this, I'm just going to be able to pour this right in here. That is the basmati rice. Like so. A little bit of rice, a little bit of that. And we can end on that and that. And then it's going to be time to flip. There we go. And if I wanted to, I do have my Blackstone press, if I really wanted to, if I wanted to press them down. I'm not going to, but there you go. So here's the size. Here's the rice. So we need a, what do we need? I need a spoon. Spoon for the rice, a spoon for the, there we go, a spoon for that rice. Look at that rice, doesn't it look yummy? There we go, like that. And here we go with that. Now, I need my salad dressing. We have Marie's balsamic or Newman's Parmesan and roasted garlic. Which one do you think? Which one would you like? Or I could shake them both and leave them to the side, and that way when you grab your salad, you can choose which one you want. But it's Newman's Parmesan and roasted garlic or Marie's balsamic. Those are your choices today. Along with your rice and your salad here. So here's your salad. Okay, like so. You can grab your salad there, like that. Alrighty, so now we're just waiting on the meaty. Let's see how we're doing on the meaty. All right, needs about another 3 minutes and we're good. So let me know where you're from. Let me know how you been. Hi G Life, thanks for being here. Hi Mike, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining in. Thank you for joining me. We have Randy and we have Slim. All right, Slim and Justin, thanks for being here. Furred Blue, thanks for being here. X is from Maine. All right, thank you for being from Maine. Byron is from Roma, Italy. Thank you so much for being for joining me today. Make sure you hit follow, like, subscribe, join, all of the above so that you can check out my profile, see what other social media platforms I am on. Make sure that you've got the real Mary, because I'm sitting here chatting to you now, but once you say, hey, I wonder if is she on YouTube? Is she on TikTok? Is she on Instagram? Is she on Facebook? Where do I find her? Well, if you go to my bio, you can find out all of those places that I'm at. Jim is from California. Thanks for joining in. I have Vicente from Spain. Thanks for joining in. I have Germany chiming in. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. All right, it is probably, one more minute. One more minute on the meat. That's it. And then it will be time to plate it and have a taste of everything. Okay. Almost there, almost there. So see, I could put some of my roasted right there. I could load this up already. Put some of my rice there, like so. I'm just going to take a little bit of a side salad and stick that on here, like so. So I have some of all the good stuffs there. I have a little bit of my green beans. I have some carrots. I have some radish. And I'm going to go with the Parmesan, like so. Let's see. Shake that up again and drizzle it on top. Like that. And before I set the house on fire, it's going to be time for me to take one of these off, like so. And then I'm also going to turn that fan on and turn that off. And here is our dinner for this evening. So it is pan-fried Polynesian style pork chops with basmati rice, a little side salad, and some roasted Brussels sprouts. Now it's time to dig in. Let me grab a fork and a knife and see how it came out. Now it does say I'm supposed to make sure that this is 145 internal degree temperature. So let me make sure that I did that. I do have one of these, so I could always turn this on somehow. There it is, on, off, and then stick it in there. Make sure I got it to the right temperature. So getting there, 130, 133, 134. Oh, do I have to cook it another minute or two? Still going up. I said it was supposed to be 145. 135. Make sure it's all the way in there. 136, 139. Oh, there it is. See, I didn't have it all the way in there. So now you can see that it's like 140, 148, and it wasn't supposed to be at 145. So we are good. We are good there. All right. So now we're going to cut into it. See how juicy and tender it is on the inside. Mmm. Well, that's a nice Asian blend to it. Nice spices. I like that. A little bite of the rice. A Brussels sprout. All right. So, here's your plate, neighbor. Come on over. Don't want dinner to get cold. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that you joined me tonight. I will be making the apple tartlets for dessert. Maybe I'll make a video of that later so you can see how it turns out. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. You've had Mary Burke Live. So make sure that you hit follow, like, subscribe, join, and that way you can keep up with all the stuff that I do here around the farm. Again, thank you for joining me this evening. Good night, everybody.